Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends ZA. Here we are at the Looker Bureau. So we have our final promotion match coming up. We have to battle someone named Grisham. Emma said she could theoretically give us information, but in order for her to do that, we need to defeat her in battle. So here we go. You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Sure, let's do this. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. Alright, so I guess she got the Pokemon from Xerosic? Alright, here we go. We're challenged by Detective Emma. Leading off Ampharos, Slowbro was probably not the right call. Can we Pin Missile? Brick Break, and we're paralyzed, aren't we? Alright, Dig. Probably should have gone Dig to begin with. Alright, now I'll bring in Slowbro. Alright, Mawile. I should really give Slowbro like Flamethrower or something for coverage. Although Surf does do the trick. Lopunny. It's not a Mega, so there's no reason to Psychic here. Although actually we can Psychic anyway. Alright, nice and simple. Lucario. Take a Surf. I don't know why I just Ice Beam, but it should finish you off anyway. Alright. Malamar. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Well, okay then. Mega Malamar. Let's bring in Ampharos here. Take a Dazzling Gleam. And a Thunderbolt. We don't need to use our own Mega. We're good. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I knew what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? I don't know, to get a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Oh, because she's Team Flare? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do my own, do some investigating my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab to see what Mabel says. Alright, I guess we got to go meet with Mabel. You know what? Might as well do our daily check to see if there's a Gyarados here. Probably not. I don't see one. I do not see one. Let's see. Are we all healed? We are not. Perhaps healing is, I think, the right thing to do here. Okay, we are all healed up. Cool. Someone needs our help. I don't think it's you. Welcome to Cafe Kizuna, where patrons love talking about their bonds with their Pokemon. Okay. Cool. Hello. I'm using the power of metronomes to see every single Pokemon move there is. Ah, neat. Maybe you don't get what I mean, or maybe you do. Well, either way, allow me to explain. The move metronome causes the Pokemon to use a completely random move. You'll understand best if you see it for yourself. Let's battle. Alright. Sure. Just let me know when you're ready to battle. Alright, let's do this. Feeling lucky to try your luck against a random move brought by metronome? Even I have no idea which moves metronome will unleash. Let's see how your luck turns out. Alright, here we go. Trainer Florico. Clefairy, alright. I'd say missed opportunity to not just require a metronome battle where you have to use metronome, but at the same time, yeah, I don't really feel like looking for Pokemon with metronome. Flash Cannon. Thunderbolt. Mach Punch, interesting. Okay, so use Headbutt and Mach Punch. The Fable! Double Edge. That's not too bad. Alright, well, I don't think metronome worked out in your favor here. You didn't, like, pull out, like, a fissure or something. Did you see how many different moves we could pull out just by waving a finger? Tick-tock, tick-tock. You might think I lost just now, but that's not true. After all, I got to see a move I've never seen before. Isn't it amazing that Pokemon can stimulate their brains by wagging a finger like a metronome? And this allows them to use all sorts of moves. Pokemon can really do just about anything. But you know, I hear there are certain moves that can't be used through metronome. I guess that means I'll have to keep battling until I find out what they are. We'll be wagging our fingers so much it'll generate shockwaves. Alright, cool. So with that we got, I guess, a TM for metronome. I hope you'll keep using metronome to discover lots of different moves too. Cool. What is going on here? Stop! It's too dangerous! Huh? This is bad. The wild Pokemon in front of the Holovator look ready to go at each other any moment now. Sparks are flying, my heart is racing. What's gonna happen now? A shocking territorial dispute. Oh. Guess we're gonna have to get involved? I don't know. Two wild Pokemon are in a standoff in front of the Holovator. Sure. Let's do this. We're in a battle with wild Pokemon. I guess they're gonna tag team against us, I guess. Why did I do that? Dig. Avoid the Thunderbolt. Get rid of the Manectric. Whoa, where did Manectric and Ampharos go? Oh, did we get rid of both of them, or did just KOing one of them give Ampharos the edge? Weren't those two fighting over the Holovator? They're supposed to be super strong. Are you the one who chased them off? I guess I was stronger. I've heard of trainers settling arguments with Pokemon, but between Pokemon? Wow. You know, maybe those two were getting territorial over the Holovator because they were drawn to the electricity it powers. That powers it. I guess Lumiose is an exciting and appealing city, even for the wild Pokemon here. Alright, cool. So with that, we're getting quick balls. Alright. Cool. Well, at least we have a Holovator now here. Whoa, I heard shiny. I heard shiny. I heard shiny. Shiny noise. Are you shiny? Oh no, you're shiny. Alright, we got a shiny Badoo. Let's go. Wait a minute, there is a screw down there. Wait a minute. Shiny Bunnelby, and I thought I heard two sparkly noises. How are we supposed to get up there? Okay, here we go. Okay, so how do we do this? Jump back up. Get this item here. Back up and get this. Alright, we can't get back up there, it looks like. I would like to get that TM, though. Alright. Alright, we got something to figure out here, I guess. Did we just jump off the building to land on there, I guess, maybe? Or do we jump from up here? There we go. That works. Hyper Beam. And a shiny stone. Alright. Cool. Picking the right bonus cards is key if you want to win the Z Royale. Teach your Pokemon plenty of different moves, and you'll be able to use any kind of bonus card. Yeah, I usually just stick with the bonus cards that I can find, and the ones that I actually can use. Alright. Alright, dude. What's up? Better watch out. There's a wild Emolga around here that keeps stealing people's food. It only goes after its favorite berries, but still, it's a huge nuisance. This Emolga's a fast little thing, too. No one's been able to catch it. But you're a big shot trainer in Z Royale, right? Think you could battle this Emolga and scare some sense into it? I don't mind if you catch her or defeat it, I just wanted to leave her food alone. Speaking of, Pecha berries seem to be this Emolga's favorite. Here, I'll show you one. What? That puny pest pilfered my Pecha berry. Chase after that Emolga, would ya? You should be able to catch up using a Roto Glide. Up, up, and away after Emolga. If you insist. How are we supposed to reach there? Alright, here we go. Nope, that didn't work. That did not... Whoa, I just heard shiny noise. Is that a shiny Trubbish? Oh, wow. That is a lot of shiny trash. That is a Garbodor. Let's get away from there. What the? Where's the shiny? I heard... Oh. Fletchling. Alright, we got a shiny Fletchling. We're finding shinies. Wait a minute, no way. Is that a shiny Furfrou? Okay, you know what? Let's do this. We got a shiny Furfrou. Shiny Onino! Let's go! Alright. Meowth is not shiny. I'm just gonna throw a ball at it so it doesn't kill us. Alright. Okay. We got quite a Wonderfruit shiny there. I'm not sure how we're supposed to go after that Emolga, though. Pokemon battles are nuanced. You can't expect to win just by using strong moves all the time. Spreading that message is why I battle. If you really want to become stronger, then let me teach you about barriers, moves that reduce the damage your Pokemon take. Alright. Sure, why not? Talk to me if you want to battle. Alright, let's do it. I'll show you what barriers can do. You ready to face me? Sure. My Pokemon use moves that reduce the incoming damage from opponent's attacks. Some of us call these moves barriers. Yet ironically, one of those moves is not barrier. Moro the Rising Star with a Kadabra. You know what, kind of smart, using something that resists Brick Break. You can reflect all you want. It's not gonna save you. Vivian. Fine, take a Stone Edge. No amount of screens is gonna protect a flying bug from a Stone Edge. But I reduced the damage my team would take from attacks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these moves probably would have KO'd you multiple times over. You're way stronger than I expected. I don't think you need to I need to teach you about barriers still. Promise is a promise. Let me explain the moves My Pokemon use. The move Reflect reduces the damage a user's team takes from physical attacks for a while. Light Screen is similar, but reduces the damage taken from special moves instead. You'll have a lot more opportunities in battle if your Pokemon are taking less damage. Gotta admit, feels kinda embarrassing to lecture someone who beat me. I'm sure you'll have no problem combining moves that get all sorts of effects. Alright, cool. So with that, we got the TM for Reflect. Alright, cool. Ooh, Alpha. Not shiny or anything, but hey, you know what? I'll take an Alpha Kangaskhan. Alright, there's the Kangaskhan. Got it. Hello, Eevee. It's angry. Alright, you know what? Brick Break. We either catch it or we don't. We got it. Okay. Okay. We've been spotted. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, Furfrou is naughty. I mean, I could see a universe where I consider using this thing. Pretty cool. Audino is lax. I love Audino. But yeah, I'm not gonna use Audino. Alright. But yeah, we are getting shinies. That's always nice. Alright. Okay. We gotta meet with Mabel, though. Okay. To the, director's office. We gotta meet with a Team Flare scientist. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Wow, she does not seem happy. Are you making progress on my research tasks? I don't know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone who is in Team Flare? Team Flare? Seems you already know more than about Gris than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Alright, fine. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around and around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. You literally have the Team Flare logo on your computer and your chair. What are you talking about? When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You wanna know about Grisham, huh? Quick question. If they arrested everyone in Team Flare, why is Lysander able to just casually walk around the city and no one cares? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray. like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much a chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale, but if you really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe in Centrico Plaza. Coffee truck? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up that research work, too. Alright. Curiosity is the spice of life, by which I mean, get those research tasks done, kid. I'm not getting any younger here. Okay. I actually love what they did with Mabel in this game, not gonna lie. Pretty funny. Alright. Oh, there, Pichu. Alright. Well, we gotta go to Nouveau Cafe. Hello. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham? Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Good as L, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please, do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. That is very sketchy. Did they just close? I guess the cafe's closed. We want to go here. Alright. You know, I guess I'll fly to the Pokemon Center. I guess we can go heal first. So, of course, Team Flare is not over for good. I guess this is the place. Shut down cafe. Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we would want to meet in such a place. This is Lysander Cafe. Oh, you know what? That actually makes sense. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yeah, of course. Sure. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grizel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy! He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has been kind or forgiving toward those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grizel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there is simply no stopping Grizel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Grizel the battle she desires? Alright, I guess we gotta battle Grizel. Fight me. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left in the Z Royale. Alright, so we are challenged by Grizel of Team Flare Nouveau. She's got Talonflame. Surf. Water Pulse. Not sure we had to go all the way back to position, but okay. Sure, Talonflame's down. Aerodactyl. Why does Slowbro have to go all the way back to use Ice Beam? Metagross. Alright. Take a Surf, take a Water Pulse. Take a Night Slash. Take a Water Shuriken. Just casually pulling out a Pseudo there. Camerupt. Take a Water Shuriken. Why not? Get destroyed. Alright. Pyroar. What? I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh! Mega Pyroar! Did they just, like, combine the mains of, like, the male and the female? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. This is ridiculous. It is kind of unfortunate with Mega Evolution, they didn't, like, give, like, a separate button for it. You have to, like, hit the circle pad, but what are you gonna do? I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled first as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Alright, I guess we're going to be heading into Lysander Cafe. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zia Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring, and of course you might not even believe a word that I've said. This is why I invite you, Eric, to witness the truth yourself. How? You'll see. Open sesame! Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used to research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you even get to see the truth for yourself. Alright, so we want to go into Lysander Labs. Oh wow, this place is like destroyed. Kind of weird since the ultimate weapon never actually hit here. I figured enough time had passed before you had gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. You see it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere. Door is locked. Letter A is displayed in... Okay. Oh. Shoot. Houndoom is gonna kill us, isn't it? A warp panel doesn't seem to be powered. Oh, that ain't good. How do you power up a warp panel? I'm being chased by a devil dog. Right power supply unit. Okay, well. Oh, that's back where we came from. Alright. Where would that be? Find the elevator key. Okay, so we can't use... There's a power supply unit somewhere. Try water shuriken, maybe. We either catch the Houndoom or we don't. Either way, it goes away. Alright, we caught it. Oh, that must be it. Okay. We pulled down the lever and activated the power supply unit. That makes sense. Alright. The lights are back on and nearby warp panel should work now. Alright. That seems like an unnecessary fetch quest before you can turn on the warp panels, but I guess it makes sense in terms of world building, I guess. I don't know. Well, that didn't help us. Okay. That must be the elevator key. Lab card key A. Got Dark Pulse. Well, you know what? That could actually be really good. That's good coverage for Litleo. Come to think of it. Then again, Gunk Shot. Interesting. I mean, the thing is, I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. You don't get Dark Pulse. Never mind. I think it's Crunch you get. Well, you can learn Hydro Pump. It's better than Bubble Beam. Yeah, you get Crunch. Okay. Well, problem is, I guess you don't need Thunderfang. We're probably better off with Hyper Voice than Headbutt. Alright. We're getting TM for Thunder, TM for Earthquake. Next up will be Giga Impact. Can anyone learn Earthquake? It's better than Dig, in theory. In theory. Although Dig does let you avoid moves, Earthquake does hit quite a bit harder. Yeah, I could give Flamethrower to Slowbro. I could give Surf to Greninja. I think I kind of like Surf more than Hydro Pump. It cools down faster and it doesn't... It's slightly less powerful, but I think it might actually be better for us in the long run. Shadow Ball might be good for Slowbro, just for additional coverage. And I don't think anyone gets Dark Pulse that really can make too much use out of it. Well, you know what? It's probably better than Night Slash. Actually, no. It's about the same. It means 10 power more. Slightly higher special attack for Greninja. Yeah, it is slightly better, I guess. Although Greninja can operate as a mixed attacker, but whatever. It's of little consequence, I think. Are we already here? Yeah, we were already here, and... Okay, there's another thing switch we need to pull. So we're just walking into a circle now. It is a bit of a labyrinth. Well, that card should at least get us in here. The door opened. Okay, cool. Another Pokemon spotted us. Oh, that is an Wyvern. Ice Beam. I don't really care if we catch it or not. That is a Houndoom. Alright, here we go. Pulling the switch. The power is on. Alright, nearby warp panels are now operating. There has to be a warp panel. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, so there needs to be an object on the ground somewhere. That will be another key. Ah, here we go. Maybe not on the ground, but there we go. Wait a second, we want to go... somewhere. We want to take the elevator, but we only have the key for door B. Could this be it? No? Okay. Ah, here we go. Card B, let us in. Okay. Electric and Manectric. Remember all that trouble we had to get an Electrike after all that? There's just casually one here. I guess we could use a non-shiny one. Can we... Earthquake? Alright. We got it. Earthquake. Oh, they're Manectric. Okay. It's a lot easier to get around them when they're just out of the way. Okay, so... there should be... something somewhere? Should be able to turn on the power somewhere. Ah. Right. Okay. I'm, I guess, not the best at this. What are you gonna do? Alright, power's back on. There we go. The lights are back on. Which means there should be a warp panel somewhere here. That's where we came from. Here we go. Please tell me there's not another thing where we have to, like, get a card in order to proceed. Alright, we really don't need an Ekans. I don't really need the Arbok, but... that is an alpha. Oh my god, there are so many Pokemon here right now. Letter C. There is a C. You gotta be kidding me. So there's a card somewhere for C, and we don't... Alright. Oh. That means the item is somewhere. Where? I could not tell you. Somewhere there is something glowing. Why Grisham couldn't just tell us? Oh. By the Arbok. There we go. Okay. This place is quite the labyrinth. Wait a minute, this whole time we could have just used the map? An Aegislash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Really? Wild Pokemon battle. So were you not able to catch it? Take an Earthquake. The Honedge are down. Alright, fine. Fine. Fine, take an Earthquake. Come on, let me get one more Earthquake off. Iron Head, he'll... take a Surf. Water Shuriken, and take a Dark Pulse. Okay. The path is now clear. Alright, this has to be the elevator key. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Pull down the lever and activated the power supply unit. Alright, so I guess this will take us to the entrance. Alright. Oh, I guess this actually goes back and forth, so maybe this isn't the entrance. I wasn't really paying enough attention. No, that is definitely the entrance. We should probably heal up, though. Alright, you know what? Let's fast travel to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then head back. Since we can fast travel to Lysander Labs, or at least to Lysander Cafe, we can do that. That's not too much of a problem. But we are going to have to do some research until, I guess, Team Flare. Let's get to Lysander Cafe. And I guess we're going to have to go into the depths of Lysander Cafe. Or at least the depths of Lysander Lab. But we will get to that next time. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time with some more Pokemon Legends ZA. Goodbye.